in the year 2015 AD, right? Where in Jersey am I exactly?
Bloomfield.
Bloomfield. That has a nice ring to it. Well, to be honest, it doesn't really matter where I am or what year it is, because my words are timeless. I could say my lines to anybody, anywhere, for the rest of human history, and they will always be true.
Excuse me, but who are you and what are you doing in our Christmas pageant?
I'm Isaiah, and I'm here because it's Advent, and everybody likes listening to me during Advent. My name, Isaiah, means the salvation of the Lord. A long time ago, when the Israelites were exiled in Babylon, God chose me to be a prophet. That means I had to give speeches for God. And in those speeches, God made promises. Lots of them. They all had to do with salvation. So you can see that my name came in handy. God's promises gave people hope and joy, not just in my day and age, but in every day and age. Churches all around the world celebrate Advent by remembering God's promises. I came to your Christmas pageant to remind you of this. You can trust the promises of God. God's promises are timeless. They bring hope and joy.
Hello, Isaiah. I'm Cameron. Thanks for coming to our church today, and thanks for your message. I'm glad to know that God keeps promises. It's very disappointing when someone breaks his promise, and that happens a lot. Promises are easy to make and easy to break. Here are just a few examples.
I promise I won't tell. Broken. I promise I won't laugh. Broken. I promise I won't do it tomorrow. Broken.
Sometimes I think the world's full of broken promises.
That's why I'm here, Cameron. That's why you need to listen to me. The world isn't full of broken promises. The world is full of God's love and God's forgiveness. It's full of salvation. All the broken promises in the world are nothing compared to God's love. It is stronger than anything. God will never stop loving us. That's a promise with a capital P.
So you're Isaiah from the Bible,
Yes, I am.
and this whole entire book in the Bible is full of your speeches about God.
Yes, it is.
Which one's your favorite?
Well, all my speeches are good, if I say so myself. But most people remember what I said in chapter 9. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who lived in a land of deep darkness, on them light has shined. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders. And he shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
I think I'm starting to understand why you're not. I think I'm starting to understand why you're in our Christmas pageant. All those promises from your speech in chapter 9 came true when Jesus was born.
Right.
And that means you can all, no, that means we can trust all of God's other promises too, right?
Right again.
So now that we've got that straight, would this be a good time for us to,
Get back to your Christmas pageant? Absolutely. That's why I came.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to all children's Christmas.
When the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let us go now to Bethlehem and see this thing that has taken place. The Lord has made known to us." So they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the child lying in the manger. When they saw this, they made known what had been told them about this child. And all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds told them. But Mary treasured all these words and pondered them in her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all that they had heard and seen, as it had been told them.
In the time of King Herod, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem asking, "Where is the child who has been born King of the Jews? For we observed his star at its rising, and have come to pay him homage." When King Herod heard this, he was frightened, and all Jerusalem with him. And calling together all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Messiah was to be born. They told him, "In Bethlehem of Judea, for so it has been written by the prophet. And you, Bethlehem in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For from you shall come a ruler, who is to shepherd my people Israel."
exact time when the star had appeared. Then he sent them to Bethlehem, saying,
Go! Find this child, and when you find him, send me word so that I can pay homage to him.
When they had heard the king, they set out. And there, ahead of them, went the star that they had seen at its rising, until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw that the star had stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy. On entering the house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and they knelt down and paid him homage. Then, opening their treasure chests, they offered him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they left for their own country by another road.
And so, in this way, God fulfilled God's promises. God sent Jesus for our salvation. Jesus is the wonderful Counselor, mighty God, everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace. That I was talking about so long ago. As you can see for yourselves, God keeps God's promises. God's promises give hope and joy to all people.